The Pitcairn Islands, officially Pitcairn, Henderson, Ducie, and Eno Islands, are a group of 4 volcanic islands in the southern Pacific Ocean that form the last British overseas territory in the Pacific. The 4 islands, Pitcairn, Henderson, Ducie, and Eno, are spread over several hundred miles of ocean and have a total land area of about 47 square kilometers, 18 square miles. Only Pitcairn, the second largest island that measures about 3.6 kilometers, 2.2 miles, from east to west, is inhabited. The islands are inhabited mostly by descendants of 9 Bounty mutineers and the Tahitians, or Polynesians, who accompanied them, an event that has been retold in many books and films. This history is still apparent in the surnames of many of the islanders. With only about 50 permanent inhabitants, originating from 4 main families, Pitcairn is the least populous national jurisdiction in the world. Climate. Pitcairn is located just south of the Tropic of Capricorn and enjoys year-round warm weather, with wet summers and drier winters. The rainy season is from November through to March, summer is from April to October, when temperatures average 25 to 35 degrees Celsius, 77 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and humidity averages can exceed 95%. Temperatures in the winter range from 17 to 25 degrees Celsius, 63 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Flora. About 9 plant species are thought to occur only on Pitcairn. These include tapao, formerly an important timber resource, and the giant Nehe fern. Some, such as red berry, Coprosma ripensis var. Benefica, are perilously close to extinction. 36. The plant species Glaucidium pitcairnense is endemic to Pitcairn and Henderson Islands. Fauna. Between 1937 and 1951, Irving Johnson, skipper of the 29-meter, 96 feet, Brigantine Yankee 5, introduced 5 Galapagos giant tortoises to Pitcairn. Turpin, also known as Mr. Turpin or Mr. T, is the sole survivor. Turpin usually lives at Tedside by Western Harbor. A protection order makes it an offense should anyone kill, injure, capture, maim, or cause harm or distress to the tortoise. 38. The birds of Pitcairn fall into several groups. These include seabirds, wading birds and a small number of resident land bird species. Of 20 breeding species, Henderson Island has 16, including the unique flightless Henderson crake. Eno hosts 12, Ducie 13 and Pitcairn 6 species. Birds breeding on Pitcairn include the fairy tern, common noddy and red-tailed tropic bird. The Pitcairn red warbler, known by Pitcairners as a sparrow, is endemic to Pitcairn Island, formerly common. It was added to the endangered species list in 2008. Important bird areas. The 4 islands in the Pitcairn group have been identified by BirdLife International as separate important bird areas, EBAs. Pitcairn Island is recognized because it is the only nesting site of the Pitcairn red warbler. Henderson Island is important for its endemic land birds as well as its breeding seabirds. Eno's ornithological significance derives principally from its Murphy's petrel colony. Ducie is important for its colonies of Murphy's, Herald and Carmodic petrels, and Christmas shearwaters. Pitcairn Islands Marine Reserve. In March 2015 the British government established one of the largest marine protected areas in the world around the Pitcairn Islands. The reserve covers the island's entire exclusive economic zone, 834,334 square kilometers, 322,138 square miles, more than 3 times the land area of the British Isles. The intention is to protect some of the world's most pristine ocean habitat from illegal fishing activities. A satellite watchroom dubbed Project Eyes on the Seas has been established by the Satellite Applications Catapult and the Pew Charitable Trusts at the Harwell Science and Innovation Campus in Harwell, Oxfordshire to monitor vessel activity and to gather the information needed to prosecute unauthorized trawling. Politics. The Pitcairn Islands are a British overseas territory with a degree of local government. The Queen of the United Kingdom is represented by a governor, who also holds office as British High Commissioner to New Zealand and is based in Auckland. 46. The 2010 Constitution gives authority for the islands to operate as a representative democracy, with the United Kingdom retaining responsibility for matters such as defence and foreign affairs. The Governor and the Island Council may enact laws for the peace, order and good government of Pitcairn. The Island Council customarily appoints a mayor of Pitcairn as a day-to-day head of the local administration. There is a commissioner, appointed by the governor, who liaises between the council and the governor's office. Since 2015, same-sex marriage has been legal on Pitcairn Island, although there are no people on the island known to be in such a relationship. 47. The Pitcairn Islands has the smallest population of any democracy in the world. The United Nations Committee on Decolonization includes the Pitcairn Islands on the United Nations list of non-self-governing territories on longboats to ferry transport. All settlers of the Pitcairn Islands arrived by boat or ship. Pitcairn Island does not have an airport, airstrip or seaport. The islanders rely on longboats to ferry people and goods between visiting ships and shore through Bounty Bay. 34. Access to the rest of the shoreline is restricted by jagged rocks. The island has one shallow harbor with a launch ramp accessible only by small longboats. 84. A dedicated passenger and cargo supply ship chartered by the Pitcairn Island government, the MV Claymore II, is the principal transport from Mangareva, Gambier Islands, French Polynesia, although passage can also be booked through Pitcairn Travel, Pitcairn's locally owned tour operators who charter the SV Explorer, owned by Stephen Wilkins, which also departs from Mangareva. Totajeji Airport in Mangareva can be reached by air from the French Polynesian capital Papeete. 85. There is one 6.4 km, 4 miles, paved road leading up from Bounty Bay through Adamstown. The main modes of transport on Pitcairn Islands are by four-wheel drive quad bikes and on foot. 34. Much of the road and track network and some of the footpaths of Pitcairn Island are viewable.